The Young and the Restless continues to captivate viewers with a complex love story, family politics, and strategic intrigue among the characters. Claire, a woman who has always faced difficult decisions, now faces a challenging situation when she must inform Kyle and Summer that she can no longer care for Harrison. At the same time, a dark plot orchestrated by Jordan begins to unfold, pushing the characters into a dramatic psychological battle. These decisions not only affect the relationships between the characters but also create turmoil in the Abbott family and other forces in Genoa City. Claire and the difficult decision. Claire, despite being strong and independent, cannot avoid moments of weakness when she has to face the reality that she can no longer care for Harrison as before. She worries about Kyle and Summer's reaction to this news. Claire knows that this will be a decision that will hurt not only her but also Harrison's family. Even though she knows that she has done her best, the feeling of failure still haunts her. When she informs Kyle and Summer of her decision, her words are not only a confession but also a choked letting go. Kyle, who has always cared for Harrison, understands that this decision is not easy for Claire. However, Summer does not accept it easily. She seems worried and suspicious about the real reason behind Claire's decision. This feeling of insecurity only increases as the conflict between Summer and Claire gradually flares up. Jordan, the man behind the plot. While Claire is dealing with her own emotions and responsibilities, Jordan is not left out. She begins to approach Summer, taking advantage of the tension in Summer's relationship with Claire to plot Claire's destruction. Jordan continues to try to draw Summer into his schemes, promising to help Summer remove Claire from Kyle's life. Summer's past conflicts, jealous relationships, and insecurities toward Claire seem to be the perfect tools for Jordan to exploit. Nikki, who has always been an advisor to the Abbott family, tries to reassure Claire. She reminds Claire that Kyle would be happy to see her pursue what she truly wants. Although Kyle is no longer a loyal fan of Victor, Nikki insists that Claire is working for herself and should not let her worries blind her. However, Claire can't help but feel the tension from those around her, and she becomes even more worried when she learns that Kyle and Summer's relationship is changing. Victor, a powerful father and dark tricks. While Claire struggles with her choices, Victor Newman, the head of the Newman family, continues to play a power game that no one could have predicted. A conversation between Victor and Kyle makes it clear that Victor's warnings are not empty words. Victor not only chides Kyle for being too dependent on his mother, but also warns that Diane Jenkins Abbott will never be a true part of the Abbott family. "You gave your mother the keys to the kingdom," Victor taunts Kyle, "and you will face the consequences of that." These words not only confuse Kyle, but also trigger a series of thoughts about the future of the Abbott family, especially when Victor hints that Diane will soon cause a crisis in the family. Kyle, who has gradually realized Victor's true nature, tries to keep his cool during this conversation, but Victor's warnings still haunt him like a ghost. Victor continues to warn Kyle about Jack and Diane's relationship, especially the deceptions he believes Diane is perpetrating. Jack and Kyle will eventually see Diane for who she really is, Victor concludes pointedly. It seems like this is just the prelude to a fierce power struggle that Victor is orchestrating. A dramatic confrontation, Claire and Kyle. When Claire calls Kyle and asks to meet in person to discuss an important matter, Kyle sees this as an opportunity to clear things up. While Diane arrives, hoping to get an update on the company, Kyle decides to meet Claire at the coffee shop. These conversations promise to be tense and surprising, as Claire tries to convince Kyle that she is doing the right thing. However, what happens next complicates matters even more. As Claire and Kyle kiss in the coffee shop, Jordan, who is in disguise, appears and witnesses the scene. The kiss-locking scene surprises Jordan and makes her feel that things are more complicated than ever. With a look of indignation, Jordan takes off her sunglasses and cannot hide her anger as Claire and Kyle's relationship seems to be going further than she expected. The love triangle between Claire, Kyle, and Summer, along with Jordan's machinations, will create ripples around the Abbott family. Kyle's decisions and Claire's choices will have profound effects on all the relationships around them. Meanwhile, Victor and his power plays will continue to create instability, pushing the characters into dramatic confrontations in the coming months. All will be revealed as the writers continue to unfold the unexpected for Billy, Kyle, Claire, Summer, and the rest of the Young and the Restless.